Well, welcome in Levi Stadium, 49ers Cardinals. The marine layer still above us. It is going to burn off by kickoff at 1:25 p.m. Should be about 82 degrees, the daytime high here in Santa Clara. It's a good 20 degrees cooler than it was last year for 49ers Cardinals, but maybe still a little toasty down here on the field. Now, I've got the Brock Purdy update for you. He's not going to play today, not going to be QB2 today. Emergency QB3 was already ruled out on Saturday. So it is going to be Mac Jones starting against the Arizona Cardinals and Adrian Martinez backing him up, the same setup that the 49ers had last week in New Orleans. Now, Purdy expected to be back next week against Jacksonville, and that is exactly what the 49ers practice participation patterns indicated over the course of this week. Brock Purdy was limited in practice. He wasn't the first one going through drills in practice, but he was in practice, which was encouraging for the 49ers. This is a mix of playing it safe and making sure that Brock Purdy is back to 100% effectiveness when he does retake that field with the toe injury for the 49ers. So Mac Jones starting today against the Arizona Cardinals on this field at Levi Stadium. On top of that, no Jauan Jennings today. So the 49ers called up Malik Turner, temporary elevation from the practice squad. Jennings is not going to play. Ankle issue popped up last week on top of the shoulder issue that made him questionable for the game against the Saints. That, of course, is a significant loss for the 49ers, and they're going to have to ask Kendrick Bourne to pull a little extra weight today. Marquez Valdez-Scantling to pull a little extra weight today. No Jauan for the 49ers. Step up here, we could check out some of the field at Levi Stadium. Now, the reason that I show you the end zone is because for the first time this year, it is painted in saloon font. Kyle Juszczyk and Saran Neal have both been cleared to play. They have passed through concussion protocol. That is more good news for the 49ers. Why don't we see how the end zone has been painted? Now, during the That's per Matt Mayoko, by the way. Credit to Matt. During the postseason, there's actually red paint as the backdrop of the saloon font. During the regular season, there is not red paint. This is a tradition that goes all the way back to Candlestick Park. So this is the old regular season format for the 49ers as far as the paint job goes. During the preseason, we did not see the end zones painted at all. As you can see, there's the NFL logo. 49ers in saloon font, the NFC logo. Regular season setup is good to go for the 49ers here at Levi's. This is some of the best natural grass in the NFL. I always have to shout out to it when we come to the field. You can see this is artificial right here. See the little pellets, the black pellets. This is the border between the artificial side and the natural grass on which the players play. Next week, the 49ers will be back on this natural grass against Jacksonville, which marks a good opportunity for Brock Purdy to return for the 49ers. After that, they're playing on artificial surface in LA, so it stands to reason that that's not as good of a time to return. You'd rather have the first game coming off of a turf toe injury to be on natural grass, which has more give than the artificial turf. So you can make a divot in the natural grass, but you can't make a divot in the artificial turf. Mike, I can only read the first line of what you sent me. If you could divide that up into lines so I could actually read it on the screen. It was something about Brock Purdy. I definitely would appreciate it. 49ers Cardinals, you guys know my prediction. It's San Francisco 21, Arizona 20. Mike said that somebody said, I'm told if this were a playoff game, Brock Purdy would be starting today. Makes sense to me. So the 49ers are playing it safe with Brock Purdy. This is from Jay Glazer. Mac Jones played well last week. He obviously is no Brock Purdy, but he can win the 49ers football games. I mean, we saw last week why the 49ers decided to upgrade QB2. Probably cost a little bit more for Mac than it did for Brandon Allen and Josh Dobbs last year, but QB2 is important. It's very rare to see any quarterback in the NFL start every single game of the season. So QB2, count on him for a couple games. If it's more than that, then it's going to be tough. But I think that last week it was a win, and I think the 49ers can win this one. They are favored by 1.5 points at the moment. here against the Arizona Cardinals. This is the field where we're going to see them try to contain that read option as the music starts. So I'm going to go ahead and hold the mic closer to my mouth. So I think that's actually just the drum line, which would be nice because if they start playing the music, then it just gets overpowering here. We try to get these pregame shows done before the music does start playing at Levi Stadium. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour. Why don't we walk this way and see what the 49ers sideline is all about here at Levi's. Mike, let me know if I'm clipping out, if it's a little bit too loud, but I'll do my best to keep the audio quality where we want it to be. Some of the sound systems here on the sideline, photographers getting ready, all the wiring getting ready. Look, Fox Sports, they're carrying the game today. And then this is the 49ers sideline. They're doing a lot of work, so I don't want to get in their way right now, but you could see the bench, all the headsets and all that good stuff is going to be there. The bench is now emblazoned with the 49ers saloon font, as you can see. And this is the actual regular season debut of the new video boards. Levi Stadium has more 4K video board square footage than any other stadium in the NFL. See the size of these things? They bleed over into the gap right there. See the gap of you could get a nice view of Great America if you're a little bit higher. Bleed over into that gap. Gives the stadium a more enclosed feel than as the past. Those of you complaining about image stabilization, this is a YouTube Live. There is no image stabilization on YouTube Live. You can take it up with YouTube. Don't take it up with me. I'm here doing the work for you guys, walking around the stadium. If you don't want a field tour before these games, then don't watch, but don't sit here complaining in the comment section, because I guarantee you would not do as good of a job as me walking and talking about the 49ers on the field. The 49ers will be wearing their all-white 94 jerseys. Yes, I'm answering that question as well. And thankfully, it looks like the music is not playing yet, so I could go ahead and flip the camera, and we could look at it this way. I don't have to bet on whether or not I do a better job than somebody else, because I know I do the best job when it comes to these field tours, because I'm the only one that does them. And it's not that easy to walk around and talk, especially with a lot going on a sideline. Or, you could try on a San Francisco sidewalk. I think I've developed a lot of valuable experience doing that. No news on Connor Colby yet. We're still waiting for that. See, we're still early on in the process here. You know it's early because the marine layer is still above us. It's going to burn off by the start of the game, and then it's going to be sunny during the game. But anyway, as we get closer to kickoff, it's about 10 a.m. right now, right? The kickoff of the morning games is about to happen. As we get closer to kickoff, we will see if Connor Colby is out here warming up. That's obviously the big outstanding injury question for the 49ers. Somebody said I don't have to respond to ignorance. If somebody's going to be trying to attack my work that the camera is a little bit shaky, it's like, put yourself in my shoes. I'm not here trying to say that I do your job better than you do it. So don't come here trying to tell me how to do my job when I know that I'm doing a really good job and we outpace every other 49ers channel like 10x in views. So no Jauan Jennings, no Brock Purdy, 49ers Cardinals. My prediction is 21-20 San Francisco over Arizona. This has been your Levi Stadium field tour. Everybody enjoy the 10 a.m. games. We will talk to you soon.